Salut, monsieur Bouche. Voilà. Alors, on va devoir aller voir Lady Ashbury. Alors... Mes ennemis jurés, les humains, les chasseurs de vampires. Heureusement qu'il y a quand même mes deuxièmes ennemis jurés, l'escale et les loups-garous pour m'aider à combattre les êtres humains. Que puis-je pour vous, monsieur?
You must prepare, child, for the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away, whoever you are.
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
I am not your champion.
Quoi que je réponde, ça revient au même.
As surely as you are the blood of my blood.
I had to kill Mary.
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to...
Silence! I dismiss you, now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence! I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
Oh, la petite vision d'horreur, hein. Dites pas que ça vous est jamais arrivé. Petit coup de fatigue et puis voilà.
They want war. I'll show them war.
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
Que c'est bon là. Pourquoi ne puis-je pas passer sans vous exciter? Ah, il y a 2 secondes il faisait du hip-hop et maintenant il veut me péter la gueule quoi. C'était bon. Ok. Ah ouais. Descendons. Descendez. Ok, on est juste à côté. On va aller voir les biches. Qui est cet homme? Écon de sang. Ah bah c'est mon bro. Ah, c'est vrai que c'est drôle du coup parce que il te dit ouais personne mérite pareil traitement, franchement ça aurait pu être une pétasse, elle aurait pas mérité ça, tu vois. Et là, le mec il est clairement en train de taper sur tout le monde, tu sais, il bouffe tout le monde mais lui c'est pas grave. Quand c'est moi c'est pas grave. Petit mort tout ce qui bouge mais lui c'est pas grave.
So this is where she lives. What a splendid house.
J'espère qu'elle va me faire visiter ses appartements quoi. Manoir.
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Vampyr
Yes.
manoir.
Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him. But I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Please, call me Jonathan.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I
Jonathan.
tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering
Jonathan.
you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
Forgive me, yeah, forgive me.
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be
Choose
a
your
powerful
maker.
vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How have you reached this conclusion?
I felt this power radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Prewen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the ancient ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding. All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
He is the only immortal I've seen appear in an ethereal form. His voice, his words seemed ancient. It was disturbing.
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong Ekon proves that you must be of ancient
Je suis très
lineage.
puissant, mais très faible à la fois.
My sister Mary, she was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
Surprise, motherfucker.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her
In
misery.
the end, hear the
But still,
voice
I
in
felt
my
I had taken
head
her life.
with a tale to
I
be
am
dead.
so sorry for my accidental cruelty.
J'essaie de
Had
trouver
I
des trucs pour
known
m'amuser
your
parce
dear
que
Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most helpful in these difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
I swear I did not intend that. If only I had known then how vampires are created.
That is the scientist speaking. In truth, most of us do not know how it really works. Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
I must say, your house
Je m'en
is
branle.
exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Oh là là, tu nous as invités pour jouer à la dinette ou quoi?
So, my lady, why truly did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
On va la choper.
Who are they?
They are the embodiment of vampire
Faut d'abord
law in-
écouter la femme
Some
pendant
say
des
they
heures.
influence the destiny of the Empire. Some believe they merely protect it.
How many?
Only a small number of
Will they fight the guard of pre?
I doubt it. Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day. By defeating that beast, you deprived them.
Why use?
Because they know we are close. The Ascalon Club has many spies. Their main occupation is gathering information and then deciding how to use it.
Have they?
Not at all.
Pour un dialogue, tu rajoutes 2 dialogues supplémentaires.
But it is only logical, considering the critical situation in London.
Why not up?
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Ascalon, for I am a woman. That suits me well, as long as they leave me alone.
Should I?
Of course not. Do not misunderstand me. They can be very useful, but I believe their long-term goals differ from yours.
Should I?
We all lie, Jonathan,
Mais oui, nous mentons
Why
tous.
because nothing truly important can be achieved in this city without their consent. They could be powerful allies in this.
They have done nothing but impede my investigation since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
What can you tell me?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and
Redgrave.
chairman of the Ascalon Club.
Lied
Most
him to the
mortals know him
Lord.
as the Earl of Bristol, He is rich and extremely influential.
Have you met him?
Only on rare occasions, for he never...
Il est
How old is he?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
Ouais.
How
The Ascalon Club may be the
Oui, il dirige. Il vient de dire qu'il dirige. Qu'il
If
dirige.
you are convinced I must meet him,
Merde.
I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite. But we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind. And they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
What is
The plan is we both try to save this city, you and I. Go to Ascalon.
Sauvons la ville.
how?
The
Elle vient de te le dire, bordel de merde, en t'alliant à des puissants enculés.
One day soon,
Oh.
I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
When will we...
As soon as you meet Lord Redgrave, I suppose. Fear not, my dear. I shall only be a heart...
My dear.
I want to thank you
My
for all your
dear.
support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are...
Ça a l'air d'être le gars le plus démoniaque du monde, sauf que je vais le rencontrer et je suis sûr qu'il sera même pas badass, quoi.
Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
Ça y est, on a une touche. Et je parle pas de QTE. Oh, oh. Non, 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 non. temps de chargement. Grande histoire d'amour pour le live. Et so, allons voir notre patron bien aimé, le Red Grave. The Red Grave. Red Grave.
The Ascalon Club.
Après un chargement de 1 minute, reprenons un autre temps de chargement.
It's locked.
Je me suis trompé. On va faire le tour. Putain, maintenant même la carte elle charge. What's the shit? Tout droit. Battez-vous jusqu'à la mort.
That was the vampire I saw earlier. This war takes no prisoners.
Step away, sir. Don't come any fucking closer.
Oui. Vas-y, rajoutons un peu.
Stupid fucking beast!
Ton nuage de merde. Ultime. La souffrance. Ah, menace des icors. Alors, les menaces.
So, Mr. Hooks and Nurse Hawkins are an item. Those two have hidden their affections well.
Da. La merde. le truc, mais je vais me faire enculer quand même. Tant qu'on y est.
The West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home.
Boys, we've got one of them!
Tiens, on va prendre des coups de coude dans la gueule.
The Ascalon Club. The heart of British vampire society. Not quite as subtle as I expected.
Une femme qui gueule toute seule dans la rue.
Oh my God, no. Please, Mr. Vampire, don't kill
Comment vous
me.
savez que je suis pas...
Please, no. I'm
C'est à
too
cause de
young
mes yeux
to
rouges.
die. I still have so much to offer this world.
Wait, no. Why do you think I would... What?
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town and might drop by.
Your mother?
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury. My mother taught me long ago how to recognize the signs that betray.
Ah ouais, d'accord.
I understand she also taught you how to tease and gently mock innocent young econs. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Charlotte. What do you think about this part of town?
I was raised here, and I suppose it feels like home. You grew up in this part of town too, did you not?
Yes.
A small world, is it not? Did you ever imagine that my mother was your neighbor all that time? That you could have met her in a dark alley at night?
You won't trick me twice, young lady. We both know Lady Ashbury never hunts or attacks prey at random.
Come on, Doctor. Don't tell me you never thought about that possibility. Her fangs on your neck. Oh, are you blushing, Dr. Reed?
Is there some...
Too much selfishness and individualism for my taste. Even when there was no epidemic.
Even if that's partly true, may I remind you that many charitable institutions are financed by the selfish and filthy rich.
I suppose you're right. But society must reform and renew itself, or we are all done for.
Imaginez que si je jouais juste 30 minutes, et j'aurais eu le temps de me taper que du dialogue.
Would you ask the same question of a man?
Même pas un petit peu de combat.
Well, if you must know, I campaign for the right to vote for all women. Why should I wait to the age of 30 years when men can vote at 21?
How are the locals reacting to you?
People here can't wait for a wall to be built to isolate the West End from the rest of town. That's how progressive they are. If this happens, Emily and I will blow it up.
Explosives are very dangerous, young lady. And who is this Emily?
She is my best friend, and a suffragette too. She was supposed to campaign with me tonight, but hasn't turned up.
Have you any reason to be worried about her?
Recently, Emily started to believe in... well, she got interested in vampires. I'm afraid she might be in trouble.
Let me guess. You spoke to her about us, didn't you? Despite your mother's warning. I think I should try to find your friend.
Oh, that would be top-notch. I can tell you where she might have gone.
Vas-y, dis-moi.
You have my thanks, Dr. Reed. And please, don't tell my...
No. What?
Your name and profession, obviously. What's the mystery about your makeup? I'm sorry to hear about what happened to your sister, sir. Mother says it was not your fault.
Does it not scare you to know what I am? What your mother is?
Why should it? My mother is the most compassionate woman. Must I be wary of her, Dr. Reed? Or you?
Yes, you should. I killed my own sister because of the hunger. There comes a time when a mortal is only seen as blood by a vampire. Whatever the bonds between them.
You can't be Wait. Good one, Dr. Reed. You almost got me.
Glad you found it amusing. But do keep my warning in mind.
I will, Dr. Reed. Thank...
De rien.
Tell me,
What do you want to know?
What do you want?
How did you meet
What do you want?
First, I was an orphan in the institution for girls.
did you know she was a vampire?
Parce que je m'en fous, mais
Who are your
complètement.
real parents?
Elizabeth...
Do you-
Qui a fait
Do you know why?
No, I don't.
un
Each
putain
time I ask her that
de
question,
gameplay
she
sur ce jeu
smiles and
avec
says
tous
it's
les
precisely
dialogues?
because I dare to ask such
Qui l'a
questions.
fait?
Do you ever regret that she chose you?
Of course not.
Sûrement plein de gens, mais j'ai envie de me
Though I
convaincre que
often
non.
wonder if she adopted others before me. If so, where are they buried? How was it for them to pass through life with a never-aging mother?
Goodbye, Charlotte.
She's been...
Have you noticed anything suspicious?
Good evening, sir. May I have your attention, please?
Come on, Johnny. Don't you recognize your oldest friend?
Clarence. Clarence Crossley. How are you? My God. So you survived the war too. So sorry I didn't recognize you at first.
I almost didn't recognize you either. War does that to men, I heard. In my case, it was true, for
Un ancien poteau.
I witnessed the horror that lies underneath.
How is
Comment
your
va ta
wife?
femme?
Yes.
We've spent so much time away from each other, and so many things have happened.
Ça devient ridicule. Là. Ça devient
Is
ridicule.
everything
Hein.
all right at home?
Mon
Surely
pote,
Venus
oh,
was
oh,
happy
mais
to see you
comment va
return
ta
from
femme
France.
et toi ça va et tes
Forgot
enfants,
what people
putain,
are
ça
like
s'est
in
bien
this part of
passé.
town, Johnny. Venus fears for our family reputation. Now her husband has become the
Putain.
village idiot.
But you're alive.
Believe me, it's not quite that simple. Unlike you, I'm not the man I used to be.
Mais tu es en vie? Bah non, je me trouve devant toi par un certain
When did you escape the war?
un système d'hologramme
You know what's funny?
très très avancé.
I almost never think about the war. Not anymore. I'm involved in another kind of battle now.
What is this new battle?
I saw terrible things during the war. Horrors I thought I'd forget. They're here too. They're everywhere. Vampires.
I know what you mean. I haven't had much time to think about the war either since my return.
Of course. With the epidemic, I bet you've been busy as well. Forgive me, Johnny. I didn't want to sound selfish.
You need some...
Eh, tu m'inviteras à bouffer, tu m'as réservé un pieu chez toi, Petit temps de chargement. Qu'est-ce que c'est bon. Qu'est-ce que c'est bon.
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Vous êtes un vampire, monsieur, en face de moi? Oui.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
Redgrave.
There has been quite a battle here.
Oh putain, il a fait une sacrée fiesta,
I'm sure the
le
Ascalon
Redgrave.
Club has the money to replace the furniture. I cannot enter.
First stage. Et merde, on est sorti. Ah. Contrôle Z et bah ça marche pas. Voilà. Merci Cyprien. C'est du sous-sol du club Ascalon. Laissez-moi vous dépouiller. Mais enfin, j'ai une invitation. Laissez-moi piller votre manoir. Ah, si c'est de qualité. Si c'est de qualité. Fuck you, New Games, fuck you. Ah, absorption de sang, j'aime pas. Tu bouffes quelqu'un, tu gagnes 80% du sang. Alors pourquoi aller piquer quelqu'un pour avoir 15. Ça pour cette merde. inutile.
It's locked.
Ouais. Peut-être que j'y cause au pingouin là, pour... C'est vrai que de pousser un rideau, que ce soit à gauche ou à droite, ça revient pas au même. Ah, je suis vieux.
My good friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bansher was no match for him.
Here, here, here.
Come forward, young Ekon, for we have so much to discuss. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you. Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
She's a close friend, and I'm honored that she feels the same about me.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely.
Au moins quand il parle
especially
plus, tu sais que c'est à toi de
Too
faire ce qu'il
prone
faut.
to
Quoi.
emotions, if you ask me. Too fickle when it comes to important decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of this skull plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
Why do you suddenly need me?
The Ascalon Club only recruits the best, and you definitely fit the bill. Your scientific and medical reputation alone would qualify you as a candidate.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End. Is that it?
Ah, straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed, but first, I should like to get to know you better.
Talk? Is that the only reason you asked me here?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
Mon maker.
No, I haven't.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and to serve me
Attends,
as
les
such.
pétards encore. Bon, de toute façon, question, ça
This
sert
is
à rien.
good news. Good news indeed in these crucial times. Let's inform the Assembly formally and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation?
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country. My fellow members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall, speak now.
Ah, c'est bien ce que je disais, il est pas du tout badass en vrai.
Protect the crown as he did?
Yes, I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood. It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance. I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation.
Chine le cahier de décharge.
Delightful. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!
Putain, on est sauvé. On est sauvé.
I personally went patrolling last night in the West End, and I spotted at least 2 foreign Ekons. This is an outrage. We shall chase these intruders down.
Et sauvé, on va pouvoir arrêter là. Ah ouais. On y cause à Pépé et puis... Oh là. Regarde tout ce monde à qui il faut parler là. Putain, 20 pour le maîtriser le bordel.
It is always...
You have the mate.
I was, though very long ago.
So why did you...
Straight to the point.
I'm listening.
According to my...
Do you know...
Not personally, but I've been told he has some sort of immortal fetish and is a good friend of yours.
Does it bother you that I consider him my good friend?
As long as you reveal nothing of the club's inner workings. Why should I forbid you engaging in...
Tant que vous dites rien sur les coques qu'on planque et les putes qu'on massacre...
You were spying on me?
Not personally. I rarely leave this building. But once he found you, Fergal kept me informed. Until you put an end to his mission.
Je suis un paparazzi.
Who was Fergal? I don't see him sipping tea with the others in the club.
Fergal Banshire was my squire of sorts. Even before becoming that magnificent beast, he was a brute. He served me well for decades.
No, I mean, what was he? He was clearly no ordinary vampire.
No, he was a Volcod, all muscles and instinct. Quite the rare breed, ferociously territorial. Mortals often mistake them for werewolves.
You do know I killed him.
Yes.
Will you bear ill will towards me for his death?
Of course not. Your victory was quite impressive and courageous. You earned my respect.
Vous y gagnez mon respect.
Yes,
I would be glad to hear more of your discoveries, Dr. Reed, but for now, my main concern is the security of London's inhabitants, both mortal and immortal.
What do you mean?
Alarmed by the epidemic, the Guard of Prewen has started a war against us British vampires. To appease the situation, we must eradicate the Skulls.
Skulls are hostile vectors.
I agree, Dr. Reed. Most of the new Skulls who roam the streets at night used to be good British citizens, but they must be put down nevertheless.
So, What do you want me to do?
I want you to investigate the city thoroughly. I have reason to fear there are cases of contagion in this part of town. Our absolute priority is to find and cleanse them.
And how would you like me to proceed?
By all means necessary, Dr. Reed. You are now a member of the Ascalon Club and you have carte blanche. Interrogate the locals, follow all the leads you find, and get results.
Niveau 4 de char.
Have you heard the rumors of some
Try to deserve this.
of some
So let me open what
horned
is next.
vampire revealing himself and singing obscure songs around the city?
Good evening, Doctor.
What's this new malevolence?
I feel perfect.
Do not be... What?
Well, Mr. Dawson, of...
A withering London figurehead, to be precise.
Are you sick, Mr. Dawson? I am a doctor, you know.
My case is beyond the scope of traditional medicine. I have spent fortunes on the world's most competent doctors to arrive at that diagnostic conclusion.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Should I suppose that you're here in search of some form of immortality?
Absolutely not. I'm here to implement my plan to save the city I was born in. To cast out the ghastly evil that has us all on our knees.
Money...
You're right.
Money,
Money
money,
is
money.
nothing unless one has
Money,
the will.
money, money.
What is your plan, then?
Quarantine and barricades are futile. By doing not if we eliminate all suspected cases of infection as soon as they appear. A necessary sacrifice.
Are you not mistaking sacrifice for summary execution?
Why do you care? Are you not a vampire? Removed from all mortal concerns? Decisiveness is what the city needs, and it needs it now.
Pre-win impressed me. They must have spent years preparing their plan.
Je vous fais des bisous. Je vous aime. Restez métal. Portez-vous bien. À mercredi.